I think that students need to understand what online courses are. So most of our college online courses are not necessarily easier than face-to-face courses. They require a lot of written communication, and you must participate by writing something usually or showing up in some way, so that it's a little more rigorous than some of the campus courses.
At first I was really nervous because I was like, oh, how are they going to grade me? How is the system going to work? But once I started it, I really liked it. Like, I think even better than like face-to-face sometimes.
Online classes sometimes way easier than face-to-face because you have the time to work on your own, and they are more flexible. So as I said before, you can work anytime, you can work at night, you can work during the day.
The thing is that it's hard when I don't have internet at home, so I have to come to the campus to study.
I like face-to-face class better because we can collaborate with other students, we can ask more questions to instructors if you're having a difficult time.
So you have to be self-motivated and able to manage your time, be responsible. If you ask yourself those questions at the beginning and you feel like, no, I'm not going to be able to do this, I procrastinate too much or whatever, then maybe you should take a face-to-face class.
But I think it's more time than face-to-face because you have to teach yourself, you have to learn everything by yourself.
Sometimes just take an hour, just figure out how to use a program, since there's nobody just sitting next to you and then to give you instructions.
So I had to be very deliberate about setting up a time to sit down as if I were going to a face-to-face class, and be committed to doing that at the same time every day. And then I had to time myself and stay seated for 45 minutes or an hour. Otherwise, it was far too easy to get distracted.
And it really helped me to get a planner, set down a calendar, write out everything that was in the syllabus, so there was no reason for me to be able to miss anything.
Sometimes I just think like, I'll do it later, but no, it does not work.
Really have to think about their own learning style, even their personality type. You know, are they more introverted? Are they shy? Are they very outgoing? Do they like to work collaboratively? Or do they like working alone a lot? Those kinds of things are important to kind of assess. It's almost as a self-assessment that they need to do beforehand. Are they better at hands-on learning? I think a lot of us are. Visual learners, most of us are. Auditory learners. Those kinds of things that it would be helpful if they knew that they should think about those things first.
I had to find new ways of studying independently because you're not in the classroom anymore. You're by yourself, you got the book, you have your email.
Creating structure for yourself is kind of the key to it, and that's the biggest challenge because you're used to a teacher doing that for you.
But online class, you can study when you have the best condition. Because if it's afternoon people, they can study in afternoon. If the morning people can study in the morning, so they give it more flexibility.
Online class is better for me because, about the ESL part, because some ESL students like me are good in writing instead of like speaking inside class.
They can contact the instructors that they're interested in taking and ask them for things, syllabus, what are the expectations of the class, do you think I'm ready, these are my prerequisites, that kind of thing. I think communicating with the instructors beforehand is really a good idea.
Print out the syllabus. Print it out because there will be times where your internet drops and you're stuck. You gotta contact your professor if something's due. That's happened to me.
My suggestion is that if you want to take online class, you should take at least take hybrid class first to get to know what is the difference between online and face-to-face.
And then, most importantly, once you're in the class and you've got assignments, do not wait until the due date to post your assignment.
Don't choose to take a class you think you don't care about online because you think it's going to be easy.
Treat it as seriously as a face-to-face class. Definitely leave yourself time and only enroll in it if you know you're going to have enough time to get all the assignments done.
Online's not for everyone, and college is very difficult in general anyway, so they shouldn't feel that they're alone just because they're taking online classes.